So here the problem is finding next greater element. So for finding next greater element, here we can see for 4 the next greater element is 5, and for 5 2 is less than 5, and the next greater element is 25, and for 2 is 25. For 25 there is no greater element, there is no element that is the last element in the array. So if the last element of the next greater element of the last element of the array is always minus 1, we consider the greatest element of the last array element for last array element is minus 1. So for this problem we can use two loops, one for inner loop and one for outer loop, and comparing, we'll take this in outer loop and comparing all these elements and finding the greatest element, next greatest element. So that will take n square complex time complexity. So here we can use by doing we can use by we can solve this problem by using stack. So what we have to do here is, first we push the first element into the stack. So this is the stack. So first we have to push first element into the stack. So here the first element is 4, and then consider the next element, then consider the starting, so we pushed 4 here, and remaining 5, 2 and 25. So now this is the my next element. So and this is my next. So I will pop out of 4 from here. So I will check 4 is less than 5, true. So the next greater element for 4 is 5. Then it's not there. Then again I will push then again I will push 5 next. First I pushed 4 into the stack, so I compared with the next. Then now I will push 5 into the stack. So the next greater element of 5, the next element of 5 is 2. 2 is less than 5. Sorry, 5 is less than 2. 5 is less than 2, false. So then next we'll move here in the loop, then it will compare with the 25. 5 is less than 25, true. So the next greater element of 5 is 25. Then here now it will now we push 2 one by one, we have to push into the stack. So now 2, the next element of 2 is 25, true. 2 is less than 25, true. So the next next greater element of 2 is 25, and finally we pushed 25 into the stack, and there is no other element after the 25. So the final, I mean the for the last element in the array, the next greater element is minus 1. So for 25 it is minus 1. So in this example it is like this, and we'll take another example. So let's take this is stack, and here is 13. So here the next 13 we pushed into this. So 7, 6, 12, it will compare with the 7 first. 13 is less than 7, wrong. So and again it will check 13 is less than 6, wrong. 13 is less than 12, wrong. So the next greater element, there is no greater element, next greater element for this, for the 13. So if there is no greater element exists, then the greater element for that element is minus 1. So it will go out of stack, and next it is 7. 7 is less than 6, no. 7 is less than 12, yes. 7, the next greater element of 7 is 12, and now it will push 6 here. So 6 is greater than 12, 6 is less than 12. So the next greater element of 6 is 12, and now here is 12. So the 12 is the last element in that array. So for the last element in the array, always the next greater element is minus 1. So for 12 it is minus 1. So like this we will solve the this problem, and this is order of n, and we are going through with order of we are going through the loop once, and order of n with one extra space.